after things here on this King of the Hill, and that first hill gonna be on that battery. Is gonna see John getting the first kill. Looks like on the map there, his teammate gonna get taken down by none other than Ambition 2, one of the two Ambitions in the lobby at the moment. And just a couple quick kills off to the start. Looks like that first hill actually is down by where active spawns, actually not towards batteries. I got that completely wrong, but that's my bad.
Perfectly fine. We see the first cap. Collecting a little bit of time here right off the beginning of this game is Str8 Tilted. Ambition and Strim just took a fall, and now it's up to them to come back and to try to retake this, as Graphite was able to get some time, and now looking like the neutralized the capture here. His back and forth time is being shared. The entire team, Str8 Tilted, just took a fall and is now on respawns. Unfortunately, Graphite was not able to collect any time during that full team wipe.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this has to do with the placement of this first hill, right? It's kind of in a situation where no matter where you spawn up, you're going to be able to, at a minimum, get some nades on the objective, right? You don't really have to always put yourself like in a position to be getting shots on it, or like overextending if possible. But I mean, Graphite does a great retake here off of that spawn, get some big kills. But like right here's a perfect example. Immediately as soon as these guys on the side of Str8 Tilted spawn up, they're throwing grenades at the objective. The guys on Graphite handled it perfectly though. They've already got this thing halfway capped. They're getting the kills on the map as well, so they should be able to get the full cap here, possibly, but you never know. Str8 Tilted coming off the spawns, seen some big kills out of the boys over on Graphite there, as James already 6 and 4 on the lobby. I mean, I don't even know how that guy has that many engagements already. That's insane.
Now, I've heard some good things already about the James Dean, and demonstrated right there is evidence of why the word about his gameplay has been positive of so far. Demonstrating that by micromanaging his position in the hill and holding close to the base of the wall, minimized any potential risk vectors where he's looking at those lines of sight at that position. He's able to minimize that, gain that advantage as he collects some time here early on in the first round of King of the Hill here at Recharge.
Yeah, and that goes exactly back to what you were talking about earlier. How these players are going to be playing in this hill and around it is really, really important. And so far, both teams have done a great job at the side of Graphite, obviously doing the superior job, doing a great job getting kills. We did see a ninja come through right there. Not quite sure who actually got that. Now I feel bad not catching that one. But whoever did get it, big props to you. It's always fun to get a ninja in the game. Looks like it happened in that back pipes area. But that first point gonna come through for Graphite as it's gonna be rotating over towards C plat, and both teams are gonna be contesting this spot pretty heavily. But immediately Graphite gonna pick up 2 kills, gonna be rotating over. But the side of Str8 Tilted looks like they have a little bit of map priority towards the A side spawn, so they should be able to push in pretty quick.
Yeah, and we're going to see some early time here being collected. Graphite able to get the first point. Also here into the second point, they've already collected half the amount of time necessary. The hill's located here in this long haul C connector, where it's pivotal for you to gain control by contesting through the middle of the map, as well as having one of your teammates push through one of the sides, either through C hall or as well by the pump. So as we see that the attempt was made there by Str8 Tilted, but unfortunately got taken down. 3 other players were dead at once, and Graphite able to collect some more time and collect the second point, as they are now 2 points away from victory here in this King of the Hill match.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, I want to point out the fact of like how well Graphite's pushing the map together. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. A lot of what they're doing is just making insane solo plays back to back to back to back to back over and over and over again, and forcing Str8 Tilted into a like very uncomfortable situation over and over. But they're great at getting these team shots off, as well, as we see right there, as they get a couple kills on Str8 Tilted. They're gonna start pushing into that A site, but that point back there already on that back elevator gonna be basically 75% of the way through, as Graphite's gonna push that through. Only one player still over there. He's gonna end up getting taken down. That was Gamma, but now his teammates from Str8 Tilted kind of trying to cross this bridge in the middle of the map. They're getting taken down pretty quick, as Graphite doing a great job. Like I was just talking about, just making sure they're always helping each other, but just when they're in those 1v1 gunfights or just in a 1v anything situation, they get a ton of damage off and just get away with their life.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. And also you'll notice that Graphite, whether you're watching a perspective from Str8 Tilted or you're watching a perspective of Graphite, try to pay attention, because you'll notice they look at the path of least resistance. They use their vision like water, in the sense that they only look at what immediately can be the next area of attack, and they optimize their aiming just by looking at where they can next be attacked from. Right here it's demonstrated as he looks toward the door. At the one place he saw his teammate covering the door to the left, he saw his teammate covering to the right, he looked up top to try to cover where his teammate wasn't. And that's a great demonstration of natural passive teamwork that we see demonstrated here by the Graphite team.
Yeah, and just got to talk about real quick the fact that Str8 Tilted, they did manage to break through that last hill there, get the spawns, and grab that point. They did have it most of the way capped before they got there. They got her done. And now they're pushing towards this back C point to get underneath tunnel there where this next hill is going to be spawning up at. They're pushing it pretty aggressively, but our boys on Graphite, once again, I mean, just like you just said, taking that path of least resistance, and more so, I mean, in that situation, it was more of like the path of, we have everyone here, let's just full send. And they did have a couple players pushing up top as well there, and they do take this pretty quickly here. They're already getting really quality time on this player on the hill. They're going to end up getting taken down, and that's going to be all dead for the side of Graphite. It's Str8 Tilted. Just, that's a fantastic retake there. Gets all 4 down without losing a guy, and now they're going to be getting set up for this push from Graphite.
Yeah, when you tip the pencil over, that's called Str8 Tilted affects Graphite. I couldn't go without you know, a cheesy dad pun in there somewhere, even though I don't have children. But back to the game, we're going to see Graphite. They're still in the lead, but we noticed that that Str8 Tilted is very close to getting their point this time. They currently do have control of the hill, and they're very close to getting their second point, but it's not going to go without being contested. Graphite contesting that by throwing nades, getting the kills. Now the rotates are in 3 down on the Graphite team. We're going to see the point very close to point capture here from Str8 Tilted, as they could potentially tie this match out 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, they've just done a fantastic job so far on this hill of making sure the side of Graphite just can't really cross the middle of the map for the most part without taking a lot of damage to their teammates can clean up pretty easy. There's another situation right there where they're using perfect teamwork to just take someone down without losing a guy there. But now they're going to be trying to push into this hill that's going to be over by Turbine. They're picking up the kills for the side of Str8 Tilted. Actually, the kills are super back and forth right now. We're going to see that sword actually go down in Turbine. Looks like our boy John going to be on this hill right now, getting ready to just set everything up. And looks like the side of Str8 Tilted had one player spawn towards that backside. He did have the sword. Didn't get anything done with it, though, because he is going up against John and the boys, and they're going to clean up real quick. But now they're trying to push from the front and the back here. And Graphite just kind of like getting outnumbered quite a bit here, but the kills are still going very back and forth right now. Nice win right there out of James. Mans is an animal right now. Up to that 16 kill mark, the most in the lobby by 1. For some reason, I thought it was going to be more than that, but only by 1. And on the other side, you've got a guy like Ambition 1 who's got 14 kills and Stim at 13. Both teams are frying each other for sure, but I mean, right now, I mean, we're basically seeing it, right? The game is tied, and this hill is just as contested as we've seen any of the other ones.
Yeah, this has been actually a really great game to watch. We mentioned that I haven't seen King of the Hill in this game yet, and now it's like I don't want to like downplay it, but this is a kind of a cluster. Like, there's a lot going on at any given moment. But at the same time, you see players on Str8 Tilted and Graphite both capitalize left and right. Now Tilted 3 players down. Look at Ambition 2 coming in with 16 assists already. I guess him and Ambition 1 go together, since Ambition 1 didn't have many assists. They must be like a great pair. As we see and it looks like we're going to start it up here at Catalyst, as both teams off the rip start to exchange some grenades here on the right side of the map as they approach this one for the overshield. Already got the overshield and went for the power weapon. It looks like Str8 Tilted is going to come on strong, picking up the first 3 points here at this match at Catalyst.
Oh no, and that looks like it's going to be the man, the myth, the legend, John, with overshield and a sword. He picks up a kill with a grenade as well. That is not a man you want to run into on the map at the moment. He's starting it out 3-0, as his team is going to start up 5-2. That's going to be the side of Graphite doing that. And so far, I mean, the good start to this game, the side of Graphite, once again, starting the game really hot, just getting the pacing in their favor, right? But now they're starting to get spread out a little bit, and the side of Str8 Tilted looks like they're closing the map in at the same time. So kills are going back and forth, but Graphite up by 4. Make that 3. Going to be a nice little bit of a lead to start it off, maybe be able to slow down or speed up, whatever they want to do. They can kind of control the pace at the moment.
Yeah, and you'll notice that the entire Graphite team is very closely packed together. They're all controlling that one little area together, and they're looking at their immediate lines of sight that could be a potential threat to them. And you notice this player is kind of like controlling his peak as he's trying to his peak out. He knows that the enemy is there, and he doesn't want to overexpose himself. Not just because he could die, but because he could be down, and then there would be a numbers advantage against his teammates. But pushing through this, it looks like they're going to be able to come back now 7-8 as Str8 Tilted gets a few kills back to back, coming out on the strong side of that engagement.
Yeah, looks like Str8 Tilted doing a good job once again using their teamwork. And look at that. Ambition, too. A little bit of happy feet there. So he's going to get his way out of that gunfight. Try to get back to his teammates, it looked like, who are a little bit away from him. But for the most part, he's going to get out with his life. He's going to group up with his boys, and they're going to get ready to push this Graphite squad in again as Jukes going around the back, just trying to get some shot tops on someone here. But he's going to have a couple people to deal with, but his teammates are going to push up to help him out. The side of Str8 Tilted trying to play for that middle of the map. Looks like Overshield must have came back up. Going to be 1 kill going in favor of Graphite. Make that 2 in their favor. There's only 1 going down for Graphite. And, I mean, really nice job just pushing right back at Str8 Tilted when they decided to try to push out the middle of the map. Really deadly decision on this map. And now they're kind of stuck in their spawn. As the side of Graphite pushing in this pretty easily, but someone's going to sneak out there. And now Prismic and Jukes have to turn around because that player's going to be behind him.
You saw Str8 Tilted demonstrate a small little bit of micro, the micro I was talking about that's really important in this game. He positioned himself in such a particular position that it was difficult for any players to see him. In fact, 2 walked right by him as they came up that ramp. They did not even look to the left because their player was approaching there. They believed that player had it covered, but the enemy was hiding in a position that they didn't know. And using little things like that is how Str8 Tilted's been able to stay in this match. Right now, 15-14 is another kill. Will put Graphite 2 points above Str8 Tilted here, only 3 minutes into this match here at Catalyst.
I mean, I just want to point out right now, the side of Graphite has 16 kills. They're up by 2, right? But 8 of those kills were on John. I mean, that guy's an absolute menace on the map. He's got 3 more than the next best on his team and actually in the game. And the side of Str8 Tilted, that's a guy you got to be a little bit worried about. Look at those team shots coming in. Jukes making sure he gets a little bit of a mini flank going in there. He's going to pick up 2. And that's going to be a big swing for the side of Graphite, is they are going to end up picking up that special weapon there. They're going to go on the full offensive here. Immediately going to Prismic going to pick up a kill with that. James Dean going to push in to help out as well. A couple kills going in favor of Graphite to Str8 Tilted now. They're going to have to worry about where they're going to be spawning here. They're going to be spawning on the other side of the map, but they've got a teammate completely out by himself. And actually, no, they don't. They're all by each other now. I was just reading the map completely wrong, but Jukes, he's just trying to get a little bit of info for his team as he's the most pushed up player for the side of Graphite. That Overshield coming up in 3 seconds.
Overshield's about to spawn, and he's trying to cover this location to make sure that not only can he get that, but there's also the sword that's available as well. And he's not going to overcompensate, or he's not going to push and overexpose himself. But he did see the enemy is now pushing for the Overshield. They were able to slap that bastard on and get that Overshield.
Yeah, and I mean, really big play right there. We just saw it of Jukes. He picks up a nice kill by just throwing those 2 grenades directly behind him. Now he's being chased by that Overshield. He almost killed. That's going to be the band, the myth, the legend, Ambitions. Somehow this man, Jukes, is still alive, using his name to his true advantage right now. And okay, he's going to get taken down by a rogue grenade as the side of Str8 Tilted had a couple perfect grenades there. They end up picking up the kills, and now Graphite almost completely off respawn. Only 1 player alive, and Str8 Tilted trying to push him in.
Oh man, trying to get my composure. I'm just so funny. I crack myself up. But what I was actually noticing at the time was how the tables were still sitting at them, but they've turned a little bit. Ambition 1 coming up on the top spot with the assists in the entire lobby currently, with 6 having more assists than you have kills. Now 7 on the board for Ambition 1, that is. Getting assists in a Team Slayer match is extremely pivotal to be there to assist your teammates, to minimize the amount of time it takes to kill. And we're just going to see a very competitive match as it's back and forth here with these trades and these narrow corridors. I see someone on the Twitch asking if this map is cool. This map is great. It follows all of the Halo philosophies that can make maps great. A very great move there from Ambition 2. No wonder he doesn't have assists. He's collecting so many kills. 10 kills for Ambition 2 using the repulsor in a very unique and creative way.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone in this lobby is individually talented in a completely different way. We've seen it many times. Like a guy like Jukes loves just kind of playing on an island by himself, getting info for his team, shooting at people a little bit, and then using his name to just juke his way out of a situation. And then you look at a guy like Ambition 2. I mean, it just seems like he loves just getting mixy, right? I mean, but he's great at playing his life. He's great with his shots. He's great at using like everything on the map. He's like a jack of all trades, and he does a great job for his team, making sure he just does literally everything. But now we're gonna see John with that sword, and he's gonna be trying to get some help right here, as he's gonna have no shield at the moment. He's pretty weak, but now he's gonna end up pushing. He's got 3 players in front of him. Make that, well, actually still 3, because 1 did spawn up and came over to help. And Graphite trying to push this spawn in, but the side of Str8 Tilted still doing a really good job of defending it at the moment. But John running in with that sword, he's gonna pick up 1, immediately gets traded out as Ambition 1, gonna pick up 2 kills, make that 3, picks up the triple on the side of Graphite. Their push immediately gets stopped, and the side of Str8 Tilted does an amazing job of getting stopped.
It was, I saw a really good coordination effort there from Graphite, and it makes sense that they came out on top of that engagement. But as we're going to progress throughout this with only 5 minutes left on the board, really 13 kills as Thank God I'm John goes for another well-placed headshot into Ambition 2. He's still shooting across the map here to try to watch this coverage. And we're going to see Str8 Tilted still grouping up here in the courtyard of Red Spawn. One up on the shoulder there, that's a great spot to get his stem, goes up there. We're going to see some exchanges that's going to motivate John to try to seek coverage. He does mark for his team as they begin to rotate to provide that support.
Yeah, he's going to get some close help from his boy Prismic, but now Jukes, he's kind of below everything right now. It looks like he's going to push in to try to help his teammates out. He's going to find Gamma. He's going to get repulsed back. He should be able to get some team help from his teammate up top, but it looks like that player may have died. Str8 Tilted taking down 2 players from the side of Graphite, tying things up 39-39. And now our boy Jukes going to have to try to get out of this situation. He's got a player trying to hunt him down right now. That's going to be Gamma in the back of the map here. He's going to end up getting out with his life. He's going to group up with his teammates, bringing the game to 40-40. As we're seeing people get damage off on each other left and right now. Nice little flick there from Gamma to help his teammate out. And now, I mean, things are 41-41. This game could literally not get any closer if we tried.
No, it's actually impossible to get any closer, but we are going to see Str8 Tilted take the lead, I think, for the first time in this game, with now only 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Only 8 deaths for the Graphite team is going to win it for Str8 Tilted. They are able to tie it once again back on the board, but we're going to see a trade in positive favor for Graphite this time, and once again, it's back to gain the lead, tied the lead, gain the lead, tied the lead, back and forth, still 43-43 here at Catalyst.
Yeah, I mean, now you're gonna see a full team setup from both sides here. They're gonna have to make sure every single life matters here. But oh my gosh, Gamma gonna get taken down by that power weapon. That's gonna be Gamma gets 2 kills there, one with the power weapon, another one with the grenade. It looked like now he's gonna get in a gunfight with Dean, who actually just fell off the map, so that's going to be a free kill for our boy Gamma. This man is an absolute animal with this skewer, like, VR combo. Look at that. He's going for another one. Player with a sword. Going to take him down with some help from his boy Ambition 2. Only 3 more kills for the side of Str8 Tilted to win this map. And, I mean, our boy, he feels more confident than ever before. Gamma's got 15 kills right now, only 8 deaths. The guy's one of those predominant slayers for his team. He's going to mark the sword for his teammates. Get in a gunfight up top. Going to get that player super weak. I'm sure his teammate will clean it up soon. The side of Graphite now pushing in. Going to pick up 2 kills. But Gamma going to answer back. And now it's 49-48. 1 kill for Str8 Tilted and 2 for Graphite to win it.
Man, we're down to the final few moments of this game. Str8 Tilted coming up, stepping up to the plate, could get the final kill. Shots on him, and they make it. The James Dean goes down, and Str8 Tilted comes through with the win on Halo Rec League's 3rd match here of the Mixed Masters League in Season 4. Halo Rec League, check us out on Discord and online. If you'd like to play some Halo competitive matches, you can do so here. We are in the 3rd match here, going off the rip. We're going to see I just look at this scoreboard, and 3 players were down on both teams. So only 1 person was available at one time there as we start off this match here at CTF at Bazaar.
Yeah, I mean, Prismic just kind of went crazy in the middle of the map there. He picked up a nice double kill and got OS, so he's going to have that for his teammates pushing in, especially with the recent buff with OS. That's going to last a lot longer. You see, he still has got about half of it left. It'll only be about a quarter by the time he gets another gunfight there. But the side of Graphite, once again, a lot of early game speed pushing this up, but they do have 1 player to deal with behind them. That's going to be Ambition 1, the absolute menace from downtown there. And going to see a nice trade happening in the blue side locker there. And now the boys on Graphite here. It looks like actually Ambition 1, he's got that shotgun in his back pocket. He's got that bulldog. He's going to see this flag moving ahead of him here. That's going to be James Dean and Prismic just throwing it off there and trying to get some map controls. Their teammates are going to push up from their side, but Str8 Tilted going to have to get going here. Yeah, they've got a player getting shot in the back. That's going to be none other than Prismic going from behind there, but James helps him out to get the kill there. And now this is Graphite's chance to get a cap going. They've got a lot of early, like upfront aggression right now. As you're going to see Prismic, he's going to pick up a nasty double kill. That's going to open up the map completely for his teammates to push in. Only one player left to deal with. Ambition 1. He's going to be over towards the palm side on blue, on the blue side of the map. And still, Graphite here, not too worried about the fact that that flag was down. They kept that mid-map pressure. They're moving the flag back. That's going to be a full secure cap, but they've still got one player in the middle of the map just to be annoying so that the side of Str8 Tilted can't just cross for free. But we are going to see the side of Str8 Tilted lock down this OS spawn. There's only 4 seconds till it comes up. I say that, but James Dean with the needler being a little bit annoying does get absolutely yeeted by a grenade. As now he's got to try to get his teammates to hold this mid-map. And now this side of Str8 Tilted pushing in.
Yeah, we saw a little dance maneuver from both the enemy and the component there, from as the needler scared him off the edge, but the nade just wrecked him back to forth. And Str8 Tilted here trying to fend this off. We do see a cap on the board. How did I miss this? The Graphite has scored. When did that happen?
I mean, that was that early push that they just had. They got that all.
Really?
Yeah, they kept
completely missed that cap.
I mean, the only reason they got it, though, is because the man, the myth, the legends, James Dean, was allowed to fly away. Rest in peace to him. He's like an angel now. His body was absolutely annihilated on the map. We are seeing some trades back and forth right here as the side of Str8 Tilted pushing his base in as Graphite literally all the way to the back wall, push back like the 300 Spartans. They're going to end up getting taken down, and the side of Str8 Tilted, they pushed that base in, but it was pretty much a solo push for the most part. Is now Graphite going to be respawning, but they still got to worry about the fact that they have no idea where Str8 Tilted is. As I say that, going to end up taking down Ambition 1, and now Graphite going to have to try to retake that mid-map control. Those rockets are up. The first kill did come in with that, so now things are getting spicy.
Yeah, I kind of saw, I witnessed something of Ambition where he was kind of up pushing the enemy, contesting those lines of sight, and got taken out by the two different enemies. It was almost like he had overextended a little bit and pushed up, and Graphite took advantage of that. They took him down when he was alone, and now they have mid-map control as they're pushing toward the enemy team's base. Looking right here, we're going to see no other than the James Dean as he's able to collect that shot right on to Gamma 175. Right now with the most assists for his team, 1, 2, and 6.
Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. We're basically seeing that exact same situation from the first 2 maps, where now it's just absolutely back and forth chaos. That OS is down, by the way, and our boy Prismic, for the second time this game, going to pick it up. But I love the fact that it's just like a constant give and take from these 2 teams. And right now, it's just all take from both squads. But the Prismic, he does have this OS. He's going to start pushing in this base. He's got 2 players in palm to deal with. He's going to get 1, but immediately get traded out. Great job out of Str8 Tilted to get that OS taken down. But they've got 3 players basically in the exact same spot right now. As the side of Graphite, pretty spread out. They've got 1 player in mid and 2 pushing underneath the bottom of the map. But now things could get a little bit sketchy for the side of Graphite as the side of Str8 Tilted just making sure they're just getting some damage off of people. But as I say that, you're gonna have a player here that's gonna be Gamma soloed out in that palm area. Now they're kind of stuck in their back base. This is Graphite's chance once again to push this in.
Yeah, and we're going to see demonstration from Ambition 1 as he comes to the table with 11 kills for his team. He's helping the defense. He's helping level the playing field. But we talk about balance a little bit ago, and we were talking about how CTF is nothing but a game of balance. They're going to offset that balance by trying to go for the cap. 2 of them get taken down, and that flag is now on the return. But balance, when it comes to balance, look at the scoreboard right now. You'll notice that there's even balance in the numbers of the scoreboard. Well, approximate balance. But you'll notice that the upper hand would go to the Graphite side when it comes to the total amount of kills. And the more kills that they have, the more opportunities that they have to move forward and to offset that balance into their favor.
Yeah, I mean, oh man. I mean, look what we're seeing right now. Whose base is this? If you had to look at it right now, whose base would you guess this is?
This is 100% Graphite's base. And even though it's not their base by the game's design, they've taken ownership of it clearly.
They have done an absolute phenomenal job for the second time this game to take utter domination of the entire map. They've got mid-map control, as you can see by how easily this flag is being moved. They have full base control. But there you go, Ambition 1 clutching up, doing what he does best, getting that 12th kill on the map. But Graphite still getting these kills. They're going to grab that OS, and I mean, Ambition 1 wins a big one there. Does get a little bit of help in that OS, actually. I think they ended up getting that as well. I think the side of Str8 Tilted They do lose the cap, but I think they have OS and rockets right now. Ambition 1 gonna have those rockets pushing into Graphite's base right now. He's gonna be in that top. Yeah, they have that OS up pushing from the other side. He's gonna see that player in the back. Hopefully he decides to use his rockets here. Ends up getting some help, doesn't need it as 2 players from Graphite are down, and now Str8 Tilted. They are complete owners of Graphite's base, but if they're not careful here, the side of Graphite gonna be able to get that mid cutoff. As I say that, all 3 of them spawning towards that bottom bulldog range, and guess where they're going? They're going to the other side of the map because they know where all 4 players of Str8 Tilted are.
Yep, that's exactly. We saw Str8 Tilted had a great response to Graphite coming in and taking control and getting out and getting that cap. They had a great response in working together and pushing toward the map. They were able to kill the majority of the Graphite team, but like you said, Graphite respawned in the alley, knew exactly where everyone was with Str8 Tilted and pushed the opposite side of the map. That really got underneath of their skin, literally, and was able to undermine their entire advantage that they had. Now they're trying to escape with the flag. Meanwhile, the enemy team is now trying to cap their flag and has it in the middle of the map. So really, Graphite could be going for their 3rd point here. We're gonna see 4 minutes and 45 seconds left on the timer of this game.
I mean, Ambition 2 just went full rogue right there and is somehow alive. Ends up getting the kill as well. Now he's pushing back. He's going to go for this recap. He's only got 1 player to beat over here. He's going to get some really healthy damage, though. Prismic doing a good job making sure that this flag doesn't go back to free. Doesn't end up getting the grab there. Doesn't matter, though. But I don't even know what I'm talking about return. That was not return. That was just trying to grab the flag, make a hero play. There's 4 minutes left. And it's tied to Graphite. Already up 2-0, and the way this game has been back and forth, it's going to be really, really dangerous for the side of Str8 Tilted the further this goes on.
Yeah, and we are seeing the demonstration of Ambition 2 coming with a lot of assists for him and his team. So it's nice to see that. You know, we saw that in the first match. Didn't see it so much in the second at Catalyst, but do see some strong performance here from even the more supportive teammates from Str8 Tilted's team.
Yeah, those supportive players are just as important as anyone else on the map. They're literally what makes the team run. They're the gap fillers on the map, and they do a hell of a good job at it. You see a nice 1v1 right there. Juke's gonna win that one. That guy, he's always winning those cheeky 1v1s that we never really get to see too many of them. But we see a really good one right there. That's just a perfect example. The guy doesn't really miss much. And he's gonna push up the map. He's gonna get another kill right there with this life. Make that a nice double kill. It's a perfect. And now he's got 1 shot grenade left. He's got 2 players in front of him. And he's got 1 more player to beat over there, but he's going to end up backing out, getting some team help. And now it's going to be a 4v4 going into the space as Ambition. He is going to be able to spawn up here, but Gamma inside palm, going to be annoying. Does end up getting the kill. Gets a little bit of help on the kill, but gets it done. And now it's a 3v3 for both these squads, but Graphite going to be at the disadvantage because they don't spawn close by.
Yeah, and when you're watching a player who has a name like Jukes, it's really nice to be rewarded by gameplay that shows that he's aptly named, because we do see him using the grappling hook and flinging himself into the door. We see him consistently use this battle rifle and demonstrate his control of this map by using these power-ups and using these power weapons, definitely juking through, as this gameplay is providing a smooth road for his teammates to push up, as now the entire Str8 Tilted team is pushing together onto the Graphite base.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jukes over here. He's got that VR rocket swap. Very good good swap right there to have, and he's just waiting for his teammates to spawn up, maybe make a play here. He's gonna have a potential double kill out of him. He picks up both. He's gonna reload that rocket. He's got 1 left, 1 more player in VR to deal with. That's a nice triple kill. Does he end up going for it here? There's gonna be the last player on the flag there. I don't think he's gonna go for this, but he is gonna hit that 20 kill mark on the map. He's gonna get some team help. He gets the kill. Yeah, a little bit of a delay there, but hey, you know what? We'll give it to him. He gets all 4 down. And I mean, the side of Graphite just kind of walking through the map again. They've got a chance to bring the flag through. It's going to be thrown off mid-map. Going to see the nice boost right there to bring it all the way through. Is James Dean going to get it all the way up to his balcony? Going to get those teammates to spawn up and grab it. As Str8 Tilted, they're going to have to cross the map to deal with this. But Prismic, he's going to have that shotgun being an absolute menace nearby.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times in these competitive matches where you're against players who you know they're good, that they're formidable, so it's an accomplishment to you know, gain the upper hand and to feel that, to capitalize on their weaknesses with your strengths. So it can make you stressful, it can make you nervous. But it's really nice to see players like Jukes. It's not fight or flight. It's not fight or flight at all. Instead, it's rise and shine, as he's shown time and time again that he's brought into the table something that the enemy can't contend with 21 kills and 16 deaths.
I mean, the guy is just crazy, but he's got his boy John to thank for that, as we were just saying. I mean, I mean, there's only 51 seconds left, right? On a map like this, with the way this game has been going, Str8 Tilted is going to have quite literally an impossible task ahead to get 2 caps. And I mean, Graphite already pushing back into their base, taking every 1v1 to actually make that 2v1 gunfights they can, taking numbers advantages when possible. They're still following Jukes, as now he's 22 and 16. He's trying to make it 23. He's going to get right up and close and personal with somebody. Woo! That should have been a ninja. Didn't actually count for one, but Gamma gets a kill. I mean, sorry, Jukes is going to get the kill on Gamma anyway. But I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. A little bit of online game. It happens. And this flag is getting pulled again by the side of Graphite, and Jukes is being an absolute menace about this. He's getting shots on literally everybody. 23 and 16. Make that 24 and 16. Sees Ambition 1 spawns up, says, hey, you can have some too before going down.
Dang, really strong performance there from Jukes. And as I'm watching Jukes play, I'm over here like,
oh, would you look at that?
And the victory has been made. No, I'm not. And these players are the type of players that make me say that. So now going into the 4th match of this game, we're going to see Str8 Tilted versus Graphite here. We're playing oddball. Initially, as we start this match, we're going to see contested. Immediately, the middle is going to be contested. Both teams want the juicy rocket launcher that's in the middle of that alley. And we're going to see Graphite able to take the strong side early on in this match, get the ball, get the rockets. They have control. They're passing the ball to one another as they are working like a SWAT team in perfect execution, synchronized swimmers, if you will, even though that's kind of an antiquated thing. Graphite early on able to get 10 points in a row moving into this match here at Streets.
Yeah, I mean, we see Graphite getting all 4 down from the side of Str8 Tilted right off the bat. I mean, look at this gunfight we're seeing from the back here from John. The guy's the ball carrier, but also he's winning any 1v1 gunfight he takes. He's got to deal with Ambition 2 now. Get some good damage off there, which is going to help the side of Graphite. Get some nice cheeky nades over there. Ambition 2, that man he's going through something right now. He's been getting hit by nades left and right. He was already weak, but the side of Str8 Tilted does an absolute phenomenal job retaking that back side of the map there to get where that ball is at. But the side of Graphite, not out of it yet. I mean, James Dean starting out 4-1, now 4-2. His 2 teammates both have 3 kills as well. I mean, so far, the side of Graphite definitely getting the kills, but Str8 Tilted not out of the map by any means. By any means. Oh, no.
There's no memes outside of this map.
Clip it. We'll add it to the memes.
Clip it. Str8 Tilted is not adding anything to the memes.
You know what? They've been... They're not out of the memes yet. They're
not out of them. Yeah. No, but Str8 Tilted, you're absolutely right. We are going to see Graphite, a juked IR right now with the bomb. He's holding it, and he has his teammates around him positioned at a place that's between him and where the enemy is. So his teammates are playing great supportive roles right now. He knows his teammate just exited the doorway to his right with low shields. He can expect an enemy there. He's also watching the rotates too, as he knows that an enemy can come up from behind. If you know where your enemy is, if you know where your teammates are, then you can extrapolate where your enemy is, and that's exactly right now what we're seeing Jukes IR do as he tries to get away, drops the bomb. Now 50 seconds on the clock, on the scoreboard for the Graphite team.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the side of Graphite, especially Jukes there, to maybe try to get that ball out of there. But I respect what they're doing there. I think they have full confidence in the ability to get the kills, and they are already back their respawns and everything, and they're getting the kills. So it doesn't even matter. But they are gonna have to deal with the side of Str8 Tilted moving down this driveway here. Looks like James Dean is gonna have that stalker rifle. He's gonna get some nice clean shots off with it. And now that ball gonna be in that back C area still. Str8 Tilted trying to push in. Stim gonna get taken down by Prismic there. And the side of Graphite has just been absolutely phenomenal at rotating the ball, defending the ball, controlling any part of the map they really want to. Already up 60-0 in this map, and they're still getting the kills and still getting the time. They're about to hit that 70-point mark, only 30 from taking the round, and the side of Str8 Tilted really hasn't even had an opportunity to pick up the ball.
Really, Jukes demonstrating some great line of sight control by looking exactly where he knew the enemy would be. You can see him extrapolating and knowing where the enemy is just based on where he's placing his crosshair. Great ability demonstrated from him. As him on his team, Graphite, 71 points. But Stim is not going to go. He's not going to want to go much longer without getting some points on the board, as demonstrated by him picking up the ball now with 20 points on the board for the Str8 Tilted team, as they're wanting to come back and to demonstrate that they're not out of this game yet. This is only the first round, and if you're not aware of how oddball works, the timer in the bottom middle of your screen will only go down if the ball is not being held. So a quick and easy way to tell if someone has the ball is just look at that time, and if it's moving, then you know that no one has the ball. But just a random little tidbit, as we're going to see 30 seconds now on the clock here from Tilted.
Yeah, I mean, a crazy thing to note is that very typically when you see a team already at that 70-point mark, the time is way lower usually. I mean, this is definitely an anomaly for sure, but both teams have just been like fighting it out nonstop. But Graphite has just come out on top so many different times. Str8 Tilted still trying to push up the map. Ambition1 gonna take out his brother and is gonna take out the enemy with that nice rocket shot there. Nothing like a double kill, even if one's your teammate. But I mean, the side of Str8 Tilted has this ball control at the moment, but Graphite gonna be able to push this one in. They're going from the middle of the map and from that streets to get behind them. But the side of Str8 Tilted still doing a good job just setting up a defense here, making sure that no one gets to cross for free. But now Ambition2 gonna get caught out in the middle of the map. Gets away with his life just barely, but I'm sure someone will clean him up at some point. Now by himself in the back, gonna be Gamma, getting pushed in by Jukes, who's gonna pick up one towards the top part of back C there. He's gonna get that stalker rifle as James Dean helps him get the kill in the back. And now they've got ball control. They've got all 4 of their teammates in the area, and Str8 Tilted, they've got 2 players gonna be Ambition1 and 2 trying to push down driveway.
Yeah, and we're going to see Thank God I'm John leading the kills for the Graphite team. I mean, thank God I'm John. I mean, your teammates are too, I'm sure, because of your performance and your contribution toward the team's objective of getting kills, getting oddball time. Right now, it looks like they're going to come to the board. 93 points are on the board. They had to drop the ball because Str8 Tilted's pushing him. Double kill on the board, demonstrated there from Jukes IR. He goes down, but now Thank God I'm John is the only player alive for their team, which gives the opportunity for Str8 Tilted to collect some time. Here coming back, only 7 points away from losing the first round, but not going to give up without a fight as they hold this ball and they progress throughout this round. 30 seconds still left before they're able to score this match. 40 before they're able to get the score.
Yeah, I mean, the side of Graphite trying to push this one in really aggressively, but Str8 Tilted doing a good job just holding them back right now. But those rockets, they're up in 4 seconds. The side of Graphite wants them, but Str8 Tilted, they've got a guy over there to deal with it as well. But right now, Ambition, he's trying to support his teammates any way he can, but he's gonna get taken from behind. Only 7 seconds, and Graphite will win this one. They're gonna pick up the ball. It should be no one close to deal with it. And yeah, they're gonna get those last 3, 4, 5 seconds there, and they're gonna take round 1, 100-62, which, I mean, it started out very dominant for Graphite, and I mean, another game, another perfect example, like we've seen the last couple of games in a row. Graphite starts out insanely hot. It's up to a big lead. Str8 Tilted starts to come back. Obviously, an oddball, not enough time to make a full comeback. But now in this round 2, I expect them to make a very, very big round 1. I mean, sorry, round 2.
Yep, coming into round 2 here right off the rip, we're going to see none other than the James Dean come up and grab the rockets as the first round is underway. Second round is underway. With those rockets, he's not able to collect a kill with the first usage of them. He has 1 rocket left in his arsenal. He goes for the shot. He one-shots himself. He gets a double. Unfortunately, was that his own team?
No, that was the Ambition duo of Str8 Tilted.
It was an Ambition duo.
Yeah, look what they did to my boy.
Blue, no, they did that to my boy, Blue.
He actually just blew them to smithereens. I don't know if that's the best thing to be doing on the map, but I mean, yeah, the shot is Str8 Tilted. Look at that aggression they get right there as they push right back in. Only 1 player left alive for Graphite in the back there, and that's going to be, it looks like it was Jukes. Yeah, he's going to get taken down. He was alive for a long time there, even though he had people enclosing on him from everywhere. But now the side of Graphite coming down that driveway, and only 1 player from the side of Str8 Tilted, like really close by to help. And now they're pushing in. Here we go. Now they're gonna have a chance at that ball to get some time. Is Graphite gonna be spawning out towards that B rail, B stairs area? And Str8 Tilted, they really like this cafe C hold for some reason. They like to give up B side.
Yeah, and we saw Gamma 175 controlling this area of the map, and he was kind of hugging the water boxes right there in the middle of C site. And doing that allows him to guarantee that position. His teammates grabbed the ball and brought it to him, and then he's able to collect that time. Still, well, no, they actually put the ball down, and now the ball's back. It's respawned. It's just down right now. It looks like it's to the right near the staircase, just now being picked up by Gamma as they reclaim control. I'm not sure what exactly happened there, but the ball exited this area, and then it just now is coming back. And we're going to see the ball still be picked up by Gamma, still in the same spot. Apparently the rotates worked because now they're up by 12 points, by more than 12 points, almost by 20 here in the second round, as Str8 Tilted is not going to give up without a fight. They want to get this win, and if they lose this round, they're going to lose the game.
The real question is who just picked up rockets? Well, we found that one out real quick. That was Jukes. He got a kill, but then immediately died. And that's going to be 3 kills in favor of Str8 Tilted. A couple of trades back from Graphite. But, I mean, right now, these teams, this is definitely a battle, this round is. a little bit more of the, oh, look at that. We found some rockets just laying in the ground here. Ambition 1 gonna get taken down. You know what? If he doesn't stop to pick those up, he probably lives. But those rockets, he's gonna call them out to his teammates. Hopefully no one from Graphite goes and just sneaks up there and picks them up. Those rockets are gonna be coming into play though. Gonna be one shot left on those. And now, I mean, I think got him. John gonna pick up one. He's got 2 more players coming from that B side. Gonna get some nice damage off. Teammate comes in from downtown. That's gonna be Jukes with the rockets. Gonna be the guy who originally had them like 2 minutes ago, by the way. He's gonna pick them up, get a kill with them, and just look at the kills on the map right now. I mean, look at a team like Graphite. You got Jukes at 17. Thank God I'm John at 17. Dean at 17. Prismic at 13. Then you look at the other side. It's Gamma at 12. Ambition at 16. Stim at 13. Ambition at 13. Like, definitely in favor of Graphite, but Str8 Tilted doing a great job, even though they're getting outslid.
Exactly, and we're also seeing Str8 Tilted, once again, 3 players down, giving the opportunity for Graphite to collect some more points here. They did gain the lead, now up by 5, 6 points here in Oddball. In the second round, they could be going for the execution of victory here, but the ball is put down as it is contested. As we see Ambition push toward the alleyway where the ball was being held, and time is now being spent as no team has the ball in their possession.
Yeah, I mean, the side is Str8 Tilted trying to hold this ball down, get as much time as possible, but you've got no mid-map control right now, and the rockets are coming up in 4 seconds. Graphite trying to push up to get control of that. Those are going to be spawning up right now. Str8 Tilted looks like they're pushing for it right now, but Ambition 1 going to get taken down was the player that was the closest by it. Now, Graphite, no one's gotten those rockets yet. They're just pushing in. Thank God I'm John going to pick up one. Stim going to answer back with one of his own. Going to be a couple players weak in the back here, and that's going to be Prismic pushing in, but Stim hits the perfect. He can, I mean, that's exactly what you need out of a guy who's carrying the ball. He can drop it at any time, drop it perfect down the map and take him down. Now he's gonna push out to deal with this player up here. He's gonna go for the melee. Actually ends up getting the second one somehow. Big kill out of him, but the side of Graphite gonna get this ball, start getting a little bit of control, but Str8 Tilted spawning up that close B, gonna be able to counter push immediately.
Dropping the ball and then dropping the no scopes. That's a skilled gun to use, and demonstrated nicely. There's Jukes IR coming through for his team while holding the objective. Impressive. Now still capitalizing on the opportunities that they're given. The Str8 Tilted team is an uphill battle right now with this situation that they're in. It's 50-59 in the second round here of Oddball. Str8 Tilted has the lead, but only by 9 points. There's 2 minutes left in this round, so both teams are still fighting to get possession of this ball to try to get a little bit of an upper hand. They need to pave a smooth road for their team. They need to be able to get some lead. We're going to see Str8 Tilted collect this ball, get some time, and we're going to see exactly if they're going to be able to capitalize on the opportunities that they're given and really come through with some points here for their team.
Oh, yeah, we see the front line for the side of Str8 Tilted. There was Ambition 1 and Ambition 2, and they both get taken down almost immediately because Graphite was able to get into a 2v4 situation there because Gamma and Stim weren't close enough to really help. And immediately Graphite's going to wipe that side of Str8 Tilted. They're going to get the ball. They're going to get it to back PD. They're going to start getting that time on the board. But now look at Ambition 1 and 2. They're grouping up together. They're that front line once again, pushing from that cafe back A side. But guess what? James, Dean, and John going to take care of them nice and quick. And now only 1 player left, Gamma. He's going to have to get something going. He's going to get a nice kill towards that tires area of the map. And now, I mean, Graphite, they're going to get those close spawns. And the side of Str8 Tilted, they're going to have to get going. This game is going to be tied 71-71 in this round. And right now, both teams are doing a solid job, but Str8 Tilted trying to play for these rockets, going to lose a player in the meantime. And now it looks like Ambition 2 does sneak away with those, but he's going to have to move up and use them to help his team out.
That was a phenomenal grab there from the Rockets, showing that that it's worth the risk sometime. As he comes in with the second kill, he looks down to try to minimize the view of the headshot from his opponent, but still is able to still takes the fall. He's able to get the rocket, use both of those, so that's great. To waste those, to take the enemies out of active duty to where they have to respawn and spend time to move back toward the objective. That allows them to get time, but unfortunately, even with the possession of that rocket, their team is able to all die at the same time, and because of that, the lead has been gained by Graphite. It's here at one of the most pivotal points of the game. This could be the final few moments of this game here as we progress into the final few moments of this game.
Yeah, only 9 more seconds for the side of Graphite to win this one, but the side of Str8 Tilted Ambition 2, he's going to push in, get that nice big kill right there. He's got some teammates close by to help him out as well. But John going to answer with a kill of his own on Ambition 1. And now this ball trying to get rotated towards back A, and the side of Graphite looks like they're getting a little bit too aggressive for not having their teammates spawned up yet. But the side of Str8 Tilted, they're kind of bunkering up at the same time. They've got 1-2 players trying to buffer out. Gonna lose one of them right there. And now, yeah, Graphite pushing into that PD. Kills are going back and forth. 2 players alive for both teams here. They're gonna end up picking up the ball for the side of Graphite. Only 4 more points to win this one. Str8 Tilted needs 20 to win the round, but if Graphite wins this round, the game's over and the series is over. So the side of Str8 Tilted, I mean, you're fighting for your series life right now. Those rockets are up in 5 seconds, and you're all bunkered up trying to get the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, the final few moments of this game are underway. 90 seconds on the board from Str8 Tilted as what could be a win as they come back. 93-94. We're going to see the points gain the lead. 3 seconds left, and he goes down. No, he wants to get it, but no, it goes down. Graphite has the opportunity to get this ball, and Gamma, look at him, he's gonna pick it up. He's not giving up. 98 seconds. He does a few slide jumps in order to get away, and they get the win, fending off this victory. Great performance there from the Str8 Tilted team.
I mean, shout out to the Ambition brothers and Gamma. That play by Gamma at the end there to sneak that ball out of back A into mid map and then be able to get the last 3 seconds is, that's God tier right there.
That's
exactly
amazing.
What you want to see at this highest level. And I mean, now immediately both the teams already back into combat, but the side of Str8 Tilted definitely going to have a lot of positive vibes going into this one. They start out with a couple of kills. They almost grab those rockets, but that player's going to end up going down. Kind of delivering it to the Graphite side of the map, but never mind, as the map sides are going to swap. Str8 Tilted has a slight advantage for the most part. It looks like one player is going to get a kill with those rockets, and I mean, it is just back and forth chaos right now. No one's really been able to grab the ball. Both teams trying to secure who's going to control the map.
Dang, man, that was such a great end to that round. Narrowly averting defeat. Str8 Tilted demonstrating that even under the highest level of pressure, they're still able to come to the board and show that they're able to come through. Now we're in what is the final round of this oddball match. Both teams have 1 point, and both teams are in a position where they need to execute and finalize this victory. So let's see exactly how this unfolds. We have some strong players on both teams here, as this is a very, very entertaining game to watch.
I mean, Jukes just made a massive play right there. He basically kills 2 people by himself, and then the last player, he gets super weak. He basically secures 3 kills for his team. That's going to allow them to grab this ball, get towards this back A area, and start getting set up immediately for the Str8 Tilted push. But Ambition 2, not going to let them get a full setup for freeze. He's going to pick up a kill there, but he's going to lose his brother in the process. And now, I mean, we're seeing these classic gunfights back and forth that we've seen all series long. Just non-stop team fights between these 2 teams. The side of Graphite having a really solid hold right now. For not really being in the safest part of the map, they're getting a lot of quality time. They're already at that 25-second mark. Their team's all pretty much located in the same spot. But Str8 Tilted, there you go. Now they're starting to rotate the map. They're coming from behind. That's going to be both the Ambition guys. They're going to pick up the first one. A couple more players to deal with. Jukes and James Dean going to deal with that. Jukes picks up 2. One more to deal with. That's Gamma. Jukes picks up 3. Guy's an absolute menace on the map. One more behind. He gets the overkill. The man is trying to end the series by himself.
Gee willikers. Now, I thought I literally was watching Graphite, and I thought that it was like an uncoordinated rotate. They rotated in and seemed like they got caught with their pants down, but really countered that, capitalizing and getting that kill tack, getting that overkill. I'm still legacy Halo, man. It shows my age when I call 4 kills in a row a kill-tacular.
Yeah. But, I mean, the side of Graphite, I mean, they're already at 60 points in this round. Looking like round 1, basically, when they got to 71. Basically completely uncontested for the most part. And right now, I mean, they're at 65 points. The side of Str8 Tilted already, like, losing guys on the way over. I mean, you got to deal with guys like Prismic. You got to deal with Jukes, John, Dean. Like, this whole squad is deadly. And look at Prismic get the help over there towards that red room. He's going to end up getting that kill, not going down. He's going to heal up and be able to keep fighting. And we're at the 75-point mark, and Str8 Tilted is completely locked out of this side of the map.
Completely locked out. Look at this 80-point lead as they have not given Str8 Tilted even an iota of a chance. Another double kill demonstrated here from none other than, thank God I'm Johnny. Wanted to go for the triple, but wasn't able to get it still yet. This looks like they got this win in the bag, as Graphite now with 90 points on the board, going for this win here at Oddball.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a long, hard-fought series by both these teams. About as bad as it gets. Might as well have been a game 5, to be honest, but the side of Graphite gonna end up closing it out with a guy like Jukes and John. I mean, Jukes gets 38 kills, 20 assists. John gets 37 kills, 14 assists. I mean, some menaces on the